Today we're going to backtest a 15-minute opening range type strategy with some extra rules. I'll break it down, but we're going to backtest a week, look at that stats, and is this a winning trade? Well, we'll see. Hey everyone, welcome back. And if it's your first time, we do a lot of trading. We do a lot of trading over here. A little tongue twister. We go over strategies, and really this is just kind of, I made these videos for me to help out the trader that I wanted to be, and I wanted something to fall back and keep me on the right path. So hopefully this helps you out. I know this is helping me out produce this content, and I can see it in my trading progressing more and more. So let's dive into the strategy and test a week of data, and then we'll carry out this strategy for a month, 2 months. Let's see how long you all want to see this strategy tested out. And should I break them up by week and kind of go over something I learned in that video, or should I just back test the rest of it and then put it out all together with the results? So let me know. I think I'm going to do the second part, just do a bunch of back testing and then review that account, because we went over the setup, how it is. You could kind of see me place trades this week of data, although it is at 5 times speed. So let's get into the trading and see what the results are. So let's get into the strategy. First, I'm going to be on the 4-hour chart, marking up some high and lows just so I kind of know the range we're in. Do it on the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. Going down to the 1 hour, looking where price was, where do I want to see price potentially move to if it pulls back. So right here, I made sure the first 15-minute played out. So now I'm okay. This is the 15-minute opening range. Do it for both markets. And then zoom in. I forgot to record, but so I made that fair value gap. Then I placed an order. Price already pulled back, so I'm just gonna, if it goes back into the fair value gap, I'll take that trade. I'll take that little. If it runs without me though, then I missed it, right? Because I hesitated on, or no, I didn't. When I was playing it, I skipped it. I think that's why I missed the original tap on the fair value gap. But either way, for this back testing example, this is what I'm gonna do. So let it play out, and then I'm like, wait, let me get that 1-to-1 marked out so I know where to take my first partials. Okay, so first partial is close half of that trade. And then let's go back to our full profit. So now we partialed, we're just below break even. And I am just wanted to make sure like we're good to go. So what happened there was I was pausing and then going back to the back testing because I had to do some things, and I forgot to record that trade. But we were taken out, as you could see the price action right there. We were taken out at, or we moved our stop to just below break even. So now we fast forward to the PM session. I do one trade in the AM and one trade in the PM. If I lose, I'll re-enter, but if I win, that's it. One trade in the morning, one trade in the afternoon, if that setup occurs. So now we're above the 15-minute opening range. So now I'm just watching price to see, are we going to respect and go down? Are we going to back up? Or looking at NASDAQ, we're already below it, and it's looking to go even more. So going back to the yes now, I'm looking bearish because we're under that 21 EMA as well on the 3-minute chart. So That fair value gap is where I'm going to enter on this one. All right, so got the order set up now. This is the trade we want to take. Because we're on the 3-minute chart, that wick did tap us in. It wasn't, it didn't fully play out because I went to the 2-minute, then I think I was on the 1 and then back to the 3. So it did tap us in, even though it looked like it didn't. Price did move just enough on that down close candle right there after that open to tap us in. You can see on the chart right there. So partials taken, break even, or just below break even. That is the strategy. We're going to play it out now and see what happens. Are we going to get stopped out, or are we going to full profit? And I'm also watching the 21 EMA, seeing if price starts to, you see how I move that stop loss? I'm like, okay, price may break that 21 EMA, so let's pull down just below or just above one of the recent highs, and then boom, full take profit. So I'm going to fast forward the rest of this week. I'm just going to break down the first day of trading. So you saw those trades today. Now I'm going to do that same type of setup for the rest of the week, and we'll look at the results at the end of the video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that music if you watched that, or if you skipped to now, that is okay. So let's go look back at the last week of trades, the stats and everything. It was a really good week. Not every week will perform like this week. Um, so when we have good weeks like this, just be prepared. Usually the trades start going against us for a little bit, but if we played our cards right, we will have more profit than what we're risking. So we'll still come out making money in the long run if we don't get scared and stick to the plan in the losing trade. So let's look. Our average was 1.47. Obviously, our max is 2 because that's what we've been setting it at. They're saying our ideal is 3.68, and our max ideal would be 13.83. So maybe we take those numbers and then re-back test the strategy with those numbers once we finish doing, I don't know, at least a month or two of data for this. So you can see our winning trades 7, a losing 1, 1.47 best win percent wise, and our worst loss was a 0.98%. So you can see right there, even if we went hand for hand, we would still end up making money if it was a win loss, right? So go ahead and pause if you want to dive deeper in these stats. But so our win rate, 100% of our sales were winners, 75% of the buys were winners. So that could be something we could add in our strategy too as well, is doing the max ideal and all that. And then we could do another one where we only do our best direction, best days. So there's ways to tweak the strategy and then retest it just to make sure it was true and what the numbers would have been, right? So you can see Thursday was our red day, but we still made money on that day. So really we made like, I think $18 on that day or something. So everything's looking good. Now here, this is my first time using the simulation. So I am stumbling across the settings right now, just trying to figure out what exactly everything is. So basically what it does is, I think I was looking for the win rate percentage, or I was looking for something right here. Once we go back down, oh yeah, the win rate 87.5. So yeah, I was confirming that it was using the numbers from my trading. All right, so let's start it. So what it does now is it takes 5 different simulations. I don't know the exact like what it's actually doing to these lines, but all I know is the higher that number, the more simulations run. So I'm gonna add it to 10 right now, and they're doing 100 trades. So you can see across those 10 simulations, if we just took this week's stats, that's where we would end up projecting in the future with these simulations over 100 trades. So again, this is not always perfect, right? This is our first week of this strategy, so really we don't have much data. This I'm telling you right now, this is probably going to be a really good week. Don't expect the rest of the week back testing to be the same, but it was a good week. So let's go back test the next week, and I'll see you in the next video where we dive into that.